This is not democracy. This is a police state. They took all the tents.
Someone got arrested.
For what?
He didn't do anything. We were just linking arms and he got arrested.
This is CNN reporter Chris Morrow behind the camera, and I'm with the police chief of San Diego. What's going on this morning?
We made a request that they remove the tents and some of the desks because we're going to have an event here tomorrow. It's going to be rather large. They've already got a permit and paid for it. So we gave notice yesterday that they'd have to move the tents and tables out. They did not do that, so at 7 o'clock this morning we came in and we removed those tables. We've had one arrest, but all in all it's been a very peaceful event.
Do you feel that anything's going to be escalated, or do you think it's pretty much in control?
You know, I think we've managed it very well here in the city of San Diego. We get a lot of cooperation. There's certainly some people that are a little resistant, but all in all, I think we'll be able to manage it without any issues or problems. People have a right to protest. I absolutely support that. In fact, I've spent 44 years protecting people's right to protest. There's nothing happening here we can't manage, and there's nothing happening here that we haven't seen before. We've managed it very well. I think the community of San Diego works closely with us, and that's why you're not seeing a large number of arrests.
We are around the tent. There's also people inside the tent. We are protecting the last tent standing to show the police that this is what an occupation is. You can't just push us out of a place by threatening us and taking our things and taking what makes it hard to live here.
And what do you guys plan on doing? Staying here and you'll be arrested?
Giving you water, right, man?
Obviously, none of us want to be arrested, but the group of people standing here, each of us individually are willing to be arrested. In response to a system that has taken our homes, has taken our cars, has taken our money that we don't have. College students like me, I graduated years ago. Now I'm $90,000 in debt. These tents represent a lot more than just the physical tent at the occupation. They have taken everything from us.
What are you doing?
Protecting the future. Just making a stand. I mean, this is just the kindling of what we want, what the future will be. So that's what we're doing.
Are you prepared to be arrested?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not civil disobedience if you're not disobeying the law. It's peaceful, but it's sending a message. So that's what we're doing.
No more tent foreclosure. No more tent foreclosure. No more tent foreclosure. No more tent foreclosure. We will not tolerate.
And I'm one of the people in Solidarity sitting at the camp over here. Currently, we're trying to decide how to best still occupy the Civic Center without disturbing the dance tour and to respect the space of all people that are part of 99%. We're about to have a GA meeting to discuss this as a whole, to have consensus, because we need to have solidarity over all issues. So we're finding out the options, and we're working with the police as best we can, with the liaison, and we're trying to work as peacefully and nonviolently as possible.
You are the 99%. We are the 99%.
It is Jersey, Michelle Deutsch again, still at the occupation, holding down our occupation. Cops have accumulated. There's cops in helmets with batons surrounding the back area. They have doubled, at least maybe tripled in size.
Mic check!
Mic check.
Mic check!
Mic check.
Here's what's going down!
Here's what's going down.
Here's what's going down! The cops are cleaning the space!
The cops are cleaning the space,
But we're keeping the tents here!
but we're keeping the tents here.
We at the occupation
We are the occupation
have maintained a clean
and sanitized
community for 1 week.
community for 1 week.
We have not created
A space for which
police have to come in
police have to come in
and clean up after us.
and clean up after us.
We have people surrounding these tents that have been grooming over the last hour. They are not cleaning up after us. They are trying to push us out.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
If we are going
to negotiate or compromise.
If we are going to negotiate or compromise,
The only compromise will be a visible spot somewhere nearby where we can have our tents.
a visible spot somewhere nearby where we can have our tents.
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check.
Tents give us visibility!
Tents give us visibility.
Visibility is what gives us freedom of speech!
Visibility is what gives us freedom of speech.
Tents are a part of our freedom of speech!
Tents are a part of our freedom of speech.
There's no reason that we cannot share
There's no reason that we cannot share
this space with beautiful dancers!
this space with beautiful dancers.
We welcome the dancers!
We welcome the dancers. Mic check.
Mic check!
Mic check.
If you look to the left,
If you look to the left,
you'll notice they are building a fence.
you'll notice they are building a fence.
What happens when the majority builds walls?
What happens when the minority builds walls?
The people tear them down.
Peacefully.
They have refused peacefully. They have refused to communicate with us.
They have refused to communicate with us.
Since day one, this has all been about communication.
Since day one, this has all been about communication.
Trust, and our human responsibility
And our human responsibility
to call out the global, economic, social, and environmental degradation that we are being faced with and that is being criminally legalized. Power to the people. Come on, we must stop.
We are not resisting! We are not fighting! We are not resisting! Hey! I've been maced! I can fucking
I'm maced. I can't see anything.
Maced.
Yeah, I can't see. I can't see.
This is police brutality! It's unnecessary!
We weren't doing anything. We didn't incite any violence. We peacefully chanted, and they just started throwing mace and grabbing people and putting their arms on people's throats for no reason. Police brutality.
I mean, just look at it, man. What the fuck, man? It's supposed to be a peaceful act. This is not peaceful. Everybody should be getting along. They're part of the 99%.
I can't even talk. I can't even talk.
This is what they do when you talk. This is what they do when you talk. When you exercise your right to speak, they try to take it away. They've been doing it in private, in corporations, in buildings, and now they're doing it right here in front of everybody. So I'm glad you're fucking watching. I saw 3 women get choked to the point where they weren't even on the ground anymore. And they were having their hands up. Didn't even touch them. We're begging them, like, please, we're here in peace. We don't need you here. And this is what we get. Not leaving. Not leaving.
I'm in space. I see this like stream of water right in my eyes, and it starts burning really hard. And I couldn't open my eyes for 10 minutes, but now I'm fine. Now after 25 minutes, I'm alright.
Squeeze. Let it out. Squeeze.
Oh fuck! They really getting better.
They're still getting better.
My left eye. My left eye.
How you doing, Jersey?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're good. Come back on my chest.
It hurts so bad to lean back. I can't lean back. I can't. Can you like pat my face or something? Like around my eyes? Did the vinegar get my eyes? Is that why?
Vinegar stings. That could be it. Let's try the Maalox on your eyes again.
Oh!
I know. We'll wash the vinegar out with
Hold
the
on,
Maalox.
hold my hand. Squeeze.
Who is that?
Josh the medic.
It's Malox. It's Malox.
I can't see again.
It's Malox.
What the fuck?
You're right.
You guys, force them in there and then just let her like hold her hands so she doesn't rub her face and let her blink and open her eyes and let it air out. Ultimately, it needs to air out. The biggest part is not rubbing it in anymore.
Right.
Okay, take her hand. All right, I'll be back to check on you, okay?
You're the medic for Occupy San Diego. What's going on here? Who have you been treating?
One of them. There's been 6 or 7 people with a couple more lesser, walking into the spray or fumes of pepper spray. A couple of people that were thrown down, so, scrapes, bloody noses. That's about it.
I just can't believe that these human beings, they're us. They're willing to trade the bullshit paychecks that they get, and they don't even get shit. They're part of a system that, I just can't believe that they're willing to take and follow with subservience and obedience these orders of brutality against peaceful people.
Occupy San Diego! Occupy San Diego! Create peace!
The police want to get rid of the tent. Without the tent, we can stay here. In peace and solidarity. And the police will support us. I propose that we get rid of the inanimate object that has caused violence today.
Why not? We're not fighting for a tent. We're fighting for the homeless man inside the tent. Have some dignity.
Hold it. Just hold it.
Don't sell out your dignity for a tent. There's a man inside there. There's a man inside that tent.
All right, so we said.
So you're inside the tent. This is the only tent standing. What do you plan on doing?
The last tent standing, there was a few more. I intend to stand on principle. This is a public space. This is a public assembly. And last time I heard, this is the United States of America. I grew up in this is supposed to be democracy. So I'm going to stand my ground.
They were choking people, throwing people's heads to the ground, and I started shouting brutality over and over again. The police officer looked me right in the eyes and maced me for a good 10 seconds until I literally collapsed onto the floor. I haven't been able. I couldn't see for about 45 minutes. I'm just starting to get some vision back. It's in my ears. My ears have been burning. There's 2 EMTs here, thank goodness, because I don't know what I would have done. There's nobody to call when the police brutalized you.
Did you expect this to happen?
We're a peaceful protest. It didn't have to happen, that's for sure. It definitely didn't have to happen. Do I trust the police in situations like this? No.
We will stay! 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 Woo!